Good morning guys and welcome back to another Vlogmas. So today is the day that we're gonna finish every single last order that I have. I'm literally so happy to be able to say that. Oh my gosh. I'm getting a late start to the day because I decided to sleep in. It's like super rainy and gross out. I feel like whenever it's like raining in the mornings, I just like need to sleep in extra. Like it's just like so much harder to get out of bed. And since I knew that I didn't have that much left to do, I was like, whatever, I can sleep in on a Saturday. So anyway, last night, which was like the end of the previous vlog, I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna just start on the sweatshirts tomorrow morning. Did I do that? No, I ended up making 2 sweatshirts last night because I came in here and I was like, maybe I'll just like pin stuff so that like I make it easier for myself in the morning. And then as I was doing that, I was like, well, I might as well just like sew this one. And then I was like, well, I'm still kind of awake, so I might as well just sew this one too. So we got 2 of them done. So I really only have 1 more that's an actual order, and then the other one I'm making for myself. So I'm just gonna get it done too, but technically just 1 more for an order. And I actually also have 1 last blue Adele top to make, but those are also like relatively quick to make, so I'm not too mad about that. I just need to cut it out and make it, but that one's a quick one. And then I will be literally done. So we're finishing today. I'll go to the post office, drop everything off, and then we will be officially on break. I am so excited to be able to say that. Oh my god. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and start finishing up these sweatshirts. So I just finished up 3 of the sweatshirts. I've got the last one getting embroidered. We are literally basically done. I just have to make that 1 Adele top. I was gonna wait to vlog till after that was done, but you know what? We're gonna start making the Adele top while that's still going. Perks of having an embroidery machine that can just go on its own while you do other work. Guys, I'm so mad. I'm in the middle of making this and I freaking ran out of thread. I could have sworn I had enough in there. I feel like with these type of threads, like you just never know when it's gonna end because you can't tell like the thickness of it, and you think there might be like a few more layers and then it just ends and it's really sad. So I'm gonna have to go to Joann's to buy more so that I can finish it, which is annoying because I was literally there yesterday to buy thread, but I didn't think that this one would run out. Like I really thought there was more left in it. So I'm upset. I'm like halfway through this, so I think I'm probably just gonna package up the other packages meanwhile, and then I'll just go to the post office and go to Joann all at once and then finish this up later today and then package that one up and go tomorrow to drop it off. I'm so mad. The fact that I could have had this all done already, and it's fine. It is fine. Everything else is basically done, so I can't believe I'm gonna be done. Like I cannot believe that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and not have anything to sew. A concept. Wow. Anyway, that being said, let's package up the other ones that we have and get those ready to be shipped out. I got everything packaged up. I struggled so much with that last one because there's 2 sweatshirts in that order, and I was like, am I gonna be able to manage to fit it into this small package? And I did, but that took me for freaking ever. But this one's going to some of my cousins in Mexico, so that's exciting. Anyway, obviously still have the 1 last order left, which is actually the biggest order I've ever gotten in my freaking entire life. So incredibly grateful for that one. That one literally could cover a majority of my rent. Like, that's insane. So anyway, I will finish that one up later today when we stop by Joann's and get some thread, but I'm not like in a rush to like need to go right now and do it. It's like 12:30, so I'm probably just going to like eat lunch here real quick and then we'll go out and finish it up and go to the post office, drop these ones off, and then I'll just go to the post office again tomorrow. But cannot believe that these are like getting finished up. It literally is so unreal. I've been making this collection since like early November. Like these orders are from November 4th. Like it has been over a month of me making these. Like it is insane. Granted, some of these came in afterwards, obviously. Like a lot of the sweatshirt ones kind of have been coming in randomly over the past couple weeks, but it is insane. It has never taken me this long to like get through orders. Like it has been such a hassle getting through all of this, like all the patterning issues and everything, and I literally never thought I would see the light at the end of the tunnel with this one, but somehow we have. So grateful, so grateful. I'm also just like excited to like clean my house up because my house has just become a mess. Like literally such a mess. Everything is everywhere. I've been so bad at keeping up with dishes. I have not done laundry in like weeks. I haven't like cleaned up because I just have been so like go about getting this collection done that I haven't given myself the time to like clean up my space. So I'm very excited to like deep clean everything, kind of go through all of my fabrics too and figure out like what I want to do next, all those type of things. Like I'm genuinely excited to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I just haven't had the time to sit and think about it, so I'm like very excited for that. So that'll be coming in the next couple days. But anyway, I'm gonna take my lunch break and then we will probably head out after that. So I got the thread and I am ready to finish this top up and then literally be done with everything, like actually be done with everything. I keep saying that, but it just doesn't feel real until I'm actually finished. So I'm very excited to actually finish. Let's finish this. Guess who just finished the very last top? I could literally cry right now. I just turned my machine off and realized it's probably the last time I'm gonna touch that machine until literally next year when I come back from like the holidays. So I am so excited. What the heck? I don't even know what to do with my life anymore. Like what are the next few vlogs gonna look like? Probably me just like chilling, which like what the heck? Ugh, I cannot believe that this collection is over. Granted, I have enough fabric to like restock certain items and I'm probably gonna restock them in the new year, but the holiday aspect of this collection is over and I'm not making anything else this year, which is insane. It's been such a long year. Obviously around this time of year you start like kind of thinking of like everything you've done in the past year and kind of just looking back at everything, and the beginning of the year just feels like it was 5 years ago. Like at the beginning of the year I was still living with my parents, which is insane because like they don't even own that house anymore. They live in a different state. Like it just feels like that was forever ago and it's so crazy. Like I've done so much this year, but at the same time I feel like I haven't done a lot this year and it's like a weird, I don't know, just a weird feeling. I've been talking to like friends about that and I feel like we're all kind of on the same page. It's just a weird time, but so excited to be done with this. Cannot wait to just like start fresh next year. It's just crazy, really crazy how time works. Anyway, I'm going to rightfully take a break for a little bit before I like, you know, decide to package all of that up and do that. But yeah, I just kind of want to like chill out for 2 seconds and do whatever. I'm honestly probably gonna like edit a video or something, but I consider that like chill work, so I don't really mind it. Cannot believe I'm done. Insane. I am so happy. I literally never thought the day would come. Like 3 weeks ago, like I literally was like this, I'm never gonna finish. We are never gonna finish. Granted, thank God that like I didn't end up going to the pop-up shops in Austin because I would not have been able to finish on time if I had left the 16th, obviously, since today is the 18th. I mean, granted, I think maybe I would have been able to if I would have done like a few all-nighters or whatever, but I'm so thankful that I ended up like staying here a little bit extra and that I'm leaving the 23rd because that just like gave me peace of mind to be able to get this done at a more like slow and normal pace. So very thankful for that. Anyway, I'm gonna take my break and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I actually did absolutely nothing yesterday. I just like stayed home. I edited a little bit, and then I honestly just watched like a bunch of YouTube videos. I watched some Christmas movies, just like chilled out and enjoyed myself for a night, which was really wonderful and just very needed. Today I slept in. I think this is the first time I haven't set an alarm in like who knows how long. So it was wonderful. Slept in a little bit, and I'm gonna go get coffee with Kennedy at 11 because she is finally home, which I'm very excited about. I have a bunch of like work related things I need to get through with her just because we haven't had time to like actually talk about things because life just gets so hectic around this time of year with like her being in school and having finals and stuff like that, and then just me having to finish up all these orders. I haven't had the time to be like, hey, this is everything I want to do next year, and like kind of figure out a game plan on it. So I'm excited for that. Also just to catch up, obviously. And yeah, obviously I still need to package up the order from yesterday and get that shipped out, but I'm gonna probably do that when I get back from getting coffee because it's like on opposite ends anyways. So it's not like on my way to go to the post office or anything. So I'm just gonna come back and do that later. So that's kind of my spiel on what I need to do today, but I am gonna go head out and get coffee with Kennedy, and then we will come back and get started on all this. Guess who went out and got coffee and didn't vlog it? Me! We were there for like 3 hours or something, a really long time, and went through just my entire list of things that I've been kind of writing down over the past couple of months that I kind of wanted to go through. And I think that we figured out a pretty solid plan of like what my job is, what her job is gonna be, what we could maybe hire somebody else to do. And I just feel really good about it. I have so many things planned for 2022. A lot of like, I don't want to say rebranding, but a lot of making things a little bit more professional, just because I've been at this for a year and a half and I feel like I'm kind of ready to take that like next step into making things a little bit more like legit. Not that things aren't legit right now, but I do think there's a lot that I could do to be better. So we kind of just figured a lot of that out, and yeah, it was super productive. Feel super good about it. Anyway, I'm gonna package up this order that I have. I totally forgot about it until I just like sat down here and saw that it's next to me. So I'm gonna package that up so that I can head to the post office later and get that dropped off and that out of the way. And honestly, I just have so much computer work that I need to do in terms of just like figuring things out and editing and things like that, which, you know, is not very exciting to be vlogging. So maybe we'll just do a little bit of a cleanup for today's vlog too, because I know it's gonna be on the shorter side because I literally did not vlog anything yesterday, and it's already like 3, so it's already like halfway through the day. But you know, we'll figure something fun out. We'll go to the post office, we'll do something, keep it a little more entertaining. But I just feel like I needed these last 2 days to kind of just like chill and reset myself and kind of, you know, just let myself rest a little bit and move on to kind of the next few things that I want to work on. So feeling good. Anyway, let's package this up and we'll go from there. So I just got this packaged up. It is quite large. Thank God I have these like bigger mailers that I just have to like just in case. I've only ever used like maybe 2 or 3 of them, but thank God I do have them because I don't know what I would do otherwise. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop by the post office, drop this off, just get that out of the way, and then I can just come home and maybe we'll do some cleaning up and just kind of start picking things up around here. I think tomorrow might be a bigger cleanup day, but I kind of want to start, even if it's like a little like space at a time, maybe not a full-on house deep clean, but there's just, you know, a lot of little things I need to kind of put back in place and, you know, organize. So a lot of organization coming your way. But let's head out to the post office and drop off our last package. So we are home now, and since I don't have too many exciting things to show you for the rest of the day, we're just gonna honestly eat dinner because I'm so freaking hungry, even though it's only like 4:50. But I realized I didn't have lunch today because our coffee meeting went on till like 2-ish, and you know, that's usually my like lunchtime, so I didn't think about the fact that I didn't eat lunch. And I feel like whenever I have coffee at that time of day, it just like keeps me full for a while. So all that to say is that I haven't eaten a substantial meal today, and I'm really hungry, so we are gonna do that right now. And you know, I'm just gonna bring you along in the process. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have like anything in my fridge right now. Like, I literally went grocery shopping like 2 days ago and did not buy anything substantial. I don't know why I did that to myself. I literally have like ingredients but nothing like substantial, if that makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you emergency beans. I think I've said this in a previous video, but my family always has like quote unquote emergency beans. Like we always like make them ourselves in terms of like, you know, making the refried beans. But every once in a while when you have absolutely nothing to eat and you need something substantial, it's always great to have just a can of refried beans lying around, which is so random, but I could literally survive off of beans. I don't know what it is, but I could literally eat them every single day for every single meal and I would be so content with life. Granted, is it the greatest thing for my stomach? Not at all times, but we do enjoy it. So that is what we have today. Always have emergency beans, and I also do happen to have rice. Tell me you're Mexican without telling me you're Mexican. And I always have tortillas as well. My mom always makes them in really big batches and then she just gives me a bunch and I just have them in my freezer and I can take them in and out whenever I want. So I literally never have to buy tortillas, which is the greatest thing ever, because once you have homemade tortillas, you just can't go back. Like the taste is never the same, the texture is never the same, it's just not the same. So very blessed, but that's what we're gonna eat. So let's make this. So we're gonna open this up. Honestly, this freaking can opener sucks. Like, it never grips on correctly, so all I can really do is like cut a bunch of holes into it and eventually like mesh those holes so that it cuts all the way around, because it doesn't spin. I really need a new one, but you know what? We have managed this far. Back in college, I didn't have a can opener and I would just use a knife and like hammer it down. So you know, when there's a will, there's a way. But you see, it like doesn't, no spinning. I don't understand. So don't mind me as I attempt to continue to open this. Guys, I can't get this. I'm so close, yet so far. And this is really a little dangerous, not gonna lie. This is the most like non-aesthetic, satisfying opening a can kind of vibe. Do not try this at home because it does get very sharp and you can definitely easily cut yourself. So would not recommend. Would definitely recommend getting a can opener that actually works. What the frick? Maybe I'll use a knife. I hate that noise. Okay, we got it halfway open, so I think that should be enough for me to at least be able to scoop it out. Love that for us. Anyway, heat it up in a pan, always. It always tastes better. Don't ask me why. Gonna attempt to pour this out. On a side note, always wash out your cans before you recycle them, because if there's food on it, it can't be recycled. So, I'm gonna put that in for later. Let's get cooking. I know this is not the content you signed up for, but it's the content you're getting. While that starts to heat up, I always microwave my tortillas first for like 30 seconds because they're obviously frozen, so I need to like defrost them. And then after that, I always put them onto my, I don't know what this is called. I call it my tortillero because I literally only ever use it for tortillas. What's it called in English? A griddle? Question mark? Is that what it's called? I literally don't know. Like, I don't know what people would use this for other than tortillas, in all honesty. So let me know what you would use it for otherwise. I literally don't know. I'm gonna put that on low heat. Not that this is any sort of like cooking tutorial video, but you know. I'm gonna put these on here. I'm gonna turn her on. Also, I would usually like put cheese on this too, but I literally don't have anything in my freaking fridge. Don't know why I literally went grocery shopping like 2 days ago and I really thought that I got enough stuff and clearly I did not. But now it's like, I'm gonna be leaving in a couple of days, so I really don't want to go out and get anything. Does anybody else do that when they're like about to go on a trip? They just like really try to, you know, go with whatever you have because you don't want to like obviously buy stuff and then not eat it and then it goes bad and then it's a waste of money and time and all the things. Like, it's rough. But we always make do. There's always something you can't eat. I feel like whenever you say you have nothing to eat, there's probably something, like at least one thing you can probably manage to eat. Like your can of emergency beans. I can't be the only one, can I? Anyway, we're gonna let that heat up a little bit more. A fun fact about me is That sounds like a TikTok. So fun fact, I actually really enjoy cooking a lot. I feel like I don't have the time to like be super experimental with it, but obviously like I cook every single day because eating out is far too expensive and not good for my health. I feel like I grew up so privileged to have a mom that like loved cooking and like cooked every single meal ever. Like I would literally be that kid that brought in like fancy Tupperware with like really like gourmet style meals to lunch every single day, and like one of those like Tupperwares that like kept the heat, so I would open it and like smell really good, and I'd have like rice and chicken and beans and like all the good things. But anyway, like because of that, my body just like does not like processed foods or anything that's like pre-made. Like I can only do so much of it. Even just like eating out, I can't do it like a couple days in a row, or my body like rejects it, because I've been so used to eating so clean my entire life. And it doesn't mean that it's all like quote unquote like healthy foods, like it just has been homemade, and so obviously that's healthier. It's not like my mom was ever the type to like give us salads or things that are just like very obviously healthy, but I always just ate very clean, very good food, very well balanced meal. So my body just rejects eating out, so I have to cook for myself, which is a great thing but also kind of an annoying thing, because I can't be that person that lives off of like ramen every night, because my stomach literally could never. So anyway, love cooking, would love to be more experimental with it in the next year, just because it's something like, I don't know, just so enjoyable. It's something that you can like share with other people if they like come over and stuff. Like it's just a very great skill to have, and a skill that I would like to improve on a little bit more. Not that I think I'm bad at cooking, but I just feel like I haven't given myself the time to like fully experiment and just, you know, be better. Like I want to make sure that like when I have kids, they say the same things about my cooking as I do about my mom, and the same way that my mom does about her mom. Like I don't want it to like end with me, you know, like need it to be good. I need to keep up my Hispanic stereotype. I will gladly play into it. Gotta do it, gotta do it. Anyway, we're gonna make these into little tacos. Roll that up. This will be saved for tomorrow. Love that. And these will be done soon. Also, side note, let me know how much of like my personal life you like to see, because I feel like I show you a lot of like my business and that side of things, but like these type of random things of just like my life, I don't know if that's like the content you signed up for. Like, do you only want to see business things, or like do you want to see more lifestyle type things on my vlogs? Like I'm still gonna be doing both, but I'm always just curious as to how many people actually care about like all these random little things. Like I watch so many YouTubers that I just like love watching literally anything they do, whether it's like them cleaning their house or like cooking or whatever. Like I just enjoy their content, so I watch it anyway. But I don't know if like my audience is the same way, or if you guys are more like niche down on like business sewing content. Like obviously I'm always gonna do it because it's what I do for a living, but I don't know, just curious. So give me your thoughts, would love to know. And if you do want to see more of my actual life, then I'll vlog more of my actual life. I just feel like I stray away from vlogging it because I assume nobody wants to really see that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, that is done and we are ready. This is a work of art. I'm gonna go ahead and eat and watch like a Christmas movie or something. I don't know, I haven't been super festive this year because I feel like I haven't had the time to, even though I've had my decorations up since like November, but I haven't listened to like any Christmas music or done anything Christmassy, so really need to play into that a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and watch some stuff, eat our dinner, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Dinner, I showered, I did a whole face mask, hair mask, the whole shebang. I just put some stuff in the laundry because it's like 7-ish, so it's still honestly really early and I can probably get some stuff done. So just try to like, you know, picking things up a little bit. I definitely still have so much, like the amount of trash that I just have lying around from like boxes and packages and like patterns and things like that. Kind of bad. I'm like looking at it all right now and I'm not gonna show you. We'll save that for tomorrow, but I do have some things I need to like figure out for tomorrow and plan out, so we're just gonna do some computer work for a little bit. So I've been sitting here kind of doing a lot of work, and I kind of like revamped my website a little bit, kind of did some email stuff that I need to do. I also was talking to Kennedy today about how I want to do a little bit more like PR and like influencer type stuff next year. I really have not dove into that too much yet, but like, you know, I've dabbled in it, but it's something that I really want to do a little bit more of. But I didn't know how to go about like getting a PR list or whatever, but I think I'm just gonna open it up to you guys. Like, I made a little form on Google Forms or whatever, and I'm just gonna have you guys send in stuff if you want to be considered for it, because I'd rather like give products or like have that collaborative relationship with people who already follow me and who like love like my brand and what I do, instead of like reaching out to people who don't know who I am and just like hoping that they'll post. Like, I feel like it's more genuine if it comes from people who already follow me. Granted, I will still be reaching out to people who might not be following me or whatever, but I do want to open it up first to people who like support me already. So I'm gonna leave it linked down below if you want to check it out. Realistically, I'm only gonna work with people in the US because shipping internationally just doesn't make sense for me. So I apologize for that, but feel free to apply down below. Obviously, not everybody's gonna get chosen, but I just wanna have like a big pool of people to choose from when it comes to doing PR stuff. So I'll have that link down below for you guys. I think the rest of the night I am going to be chilling here and just kind of like, you know, doing some back end things that I need to do, taking it pretty chill. So this may have been a shorter vlog as well, which I apologize, but I needed to take a break for myself. The next few days should be fun as far as like me doing other stuff that isn't just sewing. I think I'm doing a photo shoot with Kennedy tomorrow, which will be fun, and then obviously by the end of the week I'll be in Dallas, so lots of fun stuff happening soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me throughout all of the stressful work parts of this month. Now we can move on to having some fun, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!